Hey, this is Daniel Rollins, the head baseball coach at Camp Community College, with Figure It Out Baseball. And now we're going to talk about how to prepare for your college visit. And it's a really important topic to me because it's your first opportunity in a lot of cases on a personal level to make that first impression. You may have made a first impression on the field, but at a personal level where you're going to get to know the coaching staffs and they're going to get to know you, this is your best opportunity to put your best foot forward. Some things that are really important before the visit even happens. One, make sure you know where you're supposed to be. You never want to show up late because you didn't know which building to go to or which field or all the different things that can happen. So make sure as you're communicating with the coaches that you're planning on going to the right place and being there at the right time. And double check the time. Make sure you know exactly what time that coach is planning on you being there, because you have to understand that a visit is really important to the coaching staff. There's no question about that. While you're on campus, you are the priority. There's no doubt. But that coach may have 20 other meetings that day once you leave, and so it's really important to be punctual and be on time while you're there. The next thing to me is have an idea of things that you want to talk about. Make sure you have questions written down. Make sure your parents have questions written down that you have for the coaching staff that pertains to the program, the academics, and the school in general that are important to you for you figuring out what's going to be your next step in life and if that baseball program and that college or university is going to be the best fit for you. And so once you actually start preparing, getting all those things prepared, think about what you're going to wear. Okay, you don't have to go suit and tie. You don't have to be dressed to the nines, but make sure you wear a collared shirt of some kind. Make sure it's a polo shirt. You can wear khaki shorts if it's the winter time, or long khaki pants, whatever in the fall or winter. Make sure you look presentable. You don't want to show up and look like you don't care about the visit. You know, the guys who show up in basketball shorts and a pair of slides and a t-shirt, they're not going to be as memorable as the young man who showed up with great manners with a collared shirt on and khaki shorts. They're going to stick out. And so you want to be the player and the person that sticks out. Make sure that you're there and you're willing to talk to the coaches. You know, ask questions. Make sure you have follow-up questions, you know, when they're talking about something, because a lot of times we get into situations where we can't get to know you. We can't get to know the player because the player's not willing to talk on the visit. And it's always mom and dad talking or talking for the player. And so we want to hear from you because you're the person we're developing that long-term relationship with. And mom and dad are always going to be there and be along for the ride. But it's really important that as a coach, we develop that relationship, because relationships are going to be what lasts and what makes or breaks you being part of that baseball program over the next few years. And so those are really key aspects while preparing for the visit. When you actually get to the school, again, make sure that you are engaged the entire time. You're not playing with your phone. You're not, constantly answering text messages. Give the coaches your full undivided attention, just like they're expected to give to you. And those are all things that are going to help prepare you for what you need to do and how to make that positive first impression. And so make sure that throughout that process that you're as prepared as you can be, that you know the coaches' names, you know everybody on staff before you get there, and that if there's specific things about the college that you thought was very interesting while doing your research, bring it up and talk about it. Make sure you have different talking points that you can hit on just like the coaches do. So again, they can get to know you. They can get to know your personality, because those are important things for them to figure out, for them to know, hey, this guy's going to come in and make a great impact, not just on the field, but because of the person he is. And so that's really important to me throughout that process and preparing for visits. My name is Daniel Rollins. I'm the head baseball coach at Camp Community College, and you've just watched a video on preparing for a college visit. Up next will be the do's and don'ts of social media.